Good morning. Good morning. As you can see, I've sold some of my crap. It's raining out there again. So much for all that good weather we had. But what am I working on? I'm working on pieces for a narrow boat right now. A tiller, a new handle for. Just about done my shoulder in there. In fact, I did do it in the other day there. Turning this without a lathe on a live centre on the vise with the cordless. Basically put the live centre into the vise and there you go. This is what it starts off as. Done it with the files and various other things and worked it all down to it came to that. To replace this, which was the one that was in the brass tiller. What a weight in this thing. And didn't realise until I started working on it, the chap had never managed to fit this properly. I don't know what happened. Obviously it's got a hole through it because it's an extension piece that goes on. He made up something like this, just a light aluminium extension piece to go into the tiller and to do. But it's not a good idea to bore a hole through this kind of thing and whatnot. But anyway, needless to say, I've cleaned this one, taken it out, and it's gaffer tape all round about it, duct tape anyway, and this and that. So I've cleaned it all off and I've had a clean up and a couple licks of varnish. But this is the one that I shall be fitting, I think. I've just done this one just because I was doing it anyway, so it's all in one doing. Right? So, but it's just too sore, and I suffered there last night. Yes, because of it all, and yes, what do you say? Shouldn't do these things. I haven't got a lathe anymore, so I've done it years ago, but it's sore on you, and it's been a few years, so I'm not any better physically, so it wasn't good. So that's what we're busy working away on this right now. But really what she needs to do is, and I was looking up, she's got a 55 foot narrow boat that she purchased about a year or so ago, and she's got it up at the canal basin, at Ratho I think. She was at me to come up and see it, but she's got a mini. I can't get in and out of a bloody mini. So that was it, but I've promised that I'll go up at some point. But she brought it all into me the other day there to do what work's needing done. But I think she fancied for me to make an extension piece out of oak that would work. But when I did check up online and various things, they do basically a saddle that fits on this, a swivel saddle that fits on, and you get a telescopic extension, aluminium extension, which is probably the way she should go, because that way it can be adjusted and can be taken off easily without putting holes through things. But we'll discuss that, I would think, at some point. But yes, my companion set went away the other day there. Not to the person who was supposed to be buying it. No, she was extremely keen to come and get it, and come and see it, and do everything else. And never came back, never got back to me, never messaged me, never nothing. So somebody came the other day and bought it, so that was that. All gone. And another poker away, so but the bit I'm going to tell you is the reason I called it crap at the start was that I had a fun day the other day there. The box, the cremation, the kiss the urn thing for the ashes, I've got it back. I've got it back. It wasn't her husband picked it up and chuffed to bits, took it away. To find her back with, she came back with it. It wasn't really what I was looking for, Jim. I didn't explain myself properly. Well, you didn't explain yourself at all. The husband explained it. Now this is a one-off thing. You won't find anything else like that out there, like, you know. And I did look, before I did it, I looked online and all the rest of it and that kind of thing to get an idea. And the reason that it became black was because of the poor quality of the, not poor quality of the wood I was using, but certainly it was laminate, a lot of different pieces, bits and pieces that was good grain. And I wasn't going to go and buy, put it this way, I'm getting £30 for it, right? That's what I'm doing it for. You know, a fortune. So that's just right. And I basically did it as a favour. I didn't really want to do it, but I hadn't made one before, so I said, oh, just do it. It worked in with the other things I was doing, so we did it. So it was a one-off. You won't find any of them in B&M and Etsy and all the rest of it, like, you know. But she came back, oh, it wasn't what I was looking for. Well, I didn't explain myself. Well, you didn't explain yourself at all. I says, your husband said just build what you want, Jim, and we'll be more than happy with it. And so that's what I did. But, oh, do you think you could stick it all back? It's what I said, no. I said, if you're not happy with it, I said, it's fine. I said, it's not a problem. I says, I'm more than used to people doing this. I says, you may think, I may think it's fine, but if you do not, oh, I'm happy with this and I'm happy with that, but I'm not, I really want to see the grain. I says, oh, I says, well, I says, one of the reasons it's like this is because I would need to go and buy timber. I says, and in particular, if you're wanting a kind of thing, but at that price, I says, it doesn't work. I says, nothing works about it at that money. I says, it's just not on. I says, you're better to just go online and buy, like thousands of them out there, buy the same bloody thing and that's it. Oh, no. I says, no, just leave it. I says, it's fine. I says, it's not a problem. And I thought I would have enough, I would just keep it, and it's a lesson for me, and I've learned it before and not paid attention, but well, there you go. But anyway, I says, really what you're looking for is a bread bin, a wooden bread bin. I says, that's probably what you're looking for. Anyway, but to cut a long story short, I says, I'll put it on the bloody marketplace and see whether I get a hit on this kind of thing. Gee whiz almighty, I had a most enjoyable day on the back of it. There's really opinionated people out there. And I stuck it on at 40 quid as a laugh. I said, well, it's a hard 40, bloody 30, get something out of it, like, you know. I've taken 20 for the bloody thing, it didn't really matter, I just get shot of it. But anyway, I stuck it on. Oh, gee whiz almighty. And about half a dozen people. It's crap, it's this, it's that. I wouldn't put my dog's ashes in it, I wouldn't do this, and thought it was a microwave, says one. Oh, no, gee whiz, why? So anyway, and a few others. So normally I wouldn't reply to this kind of thing, but, yeah, I mean, it's venomous, it's, what can you say? It's, they don't know me, they don't know the thing, and yet it's everything, but it was such a bloody carry on. I went, oh. Well, there's bullies, of course, on the marketplace think they can say what they want, and so I'll sort this out, like, you know. So away I went with them, like, you know, and it's been a while since I've had to use that particular skill, or these particular skills, but it came back to me in some ways quite easily, and I went, oh right, well, they didn't like this at all, like, you know, this sent them into bloody overdrive, and they thought they were going to. And of course other ones joined in to defend other ones, and they must all be the Kingdom of Fife, most of it came from, I think, like, you know, strange place. It's over the water there, dark place. Anyway, I'm going to read you out one or two, this comment in particular, I don't know how to say who it was from anyway. Honestly, she says, you want £40 for this piece of crap, wouldn't put my dog's ashes in it. Oh, so anyway, and I'd been busy answering other people beforehand. I'm not going into all that. I mean, you could make 2 or 3 videos about this. So I answered it back. Hi Alison, sorry taking so long to reply, but I was building more crap, and this morning I've got to read it too. That's multitasking for you. There must be something more useful you could do, like sleeping or staying away from bright lights. Hope you find this useful, Jim. Oh, just don't let that go down well. Ah, come off it, James, I could do better. Do you think sticking red dots and a thistle brooch on was going to make it worth 40 quid? My grandkids could do better, really. That's a great one for throwing, it's either throwing husbands, dead husbands, or grandchildren, or children about, like, you know. They throw everything at you. I mean, oh, right, okay, like, you know. This is there. And by the way, I've dealt with a few others before this. This is, oh. And I always start things high and finish cheers. Or thanks, and they're like, you read, anyway, I answered her back, you need to rise earlier, all the best insults are in already. But here goes, sorry I can't promise it won't happen again, but obviously, but respect your obviously knowledgeable insights into my crap, and appreciate all comments given. Ashes to ashes, sawdust to sawdust, cheers Jim. Not an insult, an observation, says she. My husband was a joiner, so I know a bit about woodwork. Oh yeah, very good. Hi Alison. Yes, you're right, you can't beat living with someone better than an apprenticeship and lifelong working in the trade. That's the game. Probably kept him right too. I'm sure your observational skills came in handy, and he appreciated you keeping him right, as I do of course, also. And as you say, you know a bit about woodwork. Perhaps it's time to build a cross that all you fifers are determined to nail yourselves to. Kind regards, Jim. And it went on and for another bit, like, but it was but eventually they all went away licking their wounds, and I never heard from them again. Did I waste my time? I don't really think so. I think it was, these people are obviously used to commenting on, they're guardians of the marketplace, or they seem to think of themselves as guardians of the marketplace. And they'll come on and comment about everything and nothing, but it's the abandonment they throw about. Children, grandchildren, her dead husbands, There's usually, I would like to say it was more women in England, probably the other day, yes. I think they're lonely out there. I think they need something to do. Got a bloody hobby, for Christ's sake. Interesting woodwork, take it bloody up, you know. If you were married to a joiner, like, you never know. Okay? Go and do something instead of commenting on other things, like, you know. And normally, as I say, I wouldn't comment. I wouldn't go that way. But and I says, oh, there's got to be a video of this, like, you know, time. There's got to be a video of this, and there just was, like, I could have went on for a while yet and give you some of the other comments. Some of them were pretty sore, actually. I got called various things, to say the least, and I never called them anything like that back. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't lower myself to that kind of thing. But yes, but as I say, it was entertaining that day. It rained all day, and so I just kept building crap and answering this stuff back. The wife says, I don't know about build it, but you certainly talk it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, because I'll tell you, I enjoyed the other day there. All the best. We'll catch you again. Cheers.